I thought, yes, at last, I've found my perfect Japanese salesperson. This guy is good, really good at sales. Just what we need to get the results moving around here. Actually, he was a liar, a thief, and a baddie. He had zero true north orientation. And his kokorogamae was plain wrong. Welcome back to this weekly edition, every Tuesday, of the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, President of Dale Carnegie Training Japan. We are bringing this show to you from our High Performance Center in Akasaka, in Minato-ku, the business center of Tokyo. Well, where is this cutting edge? For all of us, the quality of our people is the cutting edge for success in Japan. In this show, I will stimulate your thinking about ramping up your business, bring you insights from the best training organization on the planet, provide you with the highest quality Japan information, motivate you to motivate yourself and motivate those around you, help you to shoot the lights out at results time. I don't want just to help you be successful in business, I want you to dominate. Before we get into this week's topic, here is what caught my attention lately. Japan is interesting. It defies economic theory. It has a labour shortage, but the salaries of workers should rise to reflect the tightening worker supply situation, but wages are not moving yet. Male unemployment numbers are down to 2.9% and women are at 2.7%. The job-to-applicant ratio to regular workers, as opposed to part-time workers, is at a seasonally adjusted rate of 1.01, rising above 1.0 for the first time since 2004. The job availability rate improved to 1.51 for 1.4 last May, making it the highest level since 1974. Economists ponder the contradiction that there is static wage growth despite really a strong tightness in the labour market. They identify this as a drag on private consumption, which accounts for 60% of gross domestic product. Hidenobu Tokuda, senior economist at the Mizuho Research Institute, noted, the labour market has already tightened to a considerable degree, and if the economy continues to recover, it will become more difficult to cope with the country's labour shortage. We notice it too. Hiring salespeople has become much more difficult than 2 years ago, and it only looks like it's going to become worse. This is episode number 11, and we are talking about salespeople don't care. それでは行きましょう. Let's get going. Like a lot of people, I subscribe to various sites that send you useful information, uplifting quotes, etc. The following morsel popped into my inbox the other morning, and wow, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Anonymous. Wow, what a powerful reminder of the things that really matter in our interactions with others. This piece of sage advice should be metaphorically stamped onto the brain of every single person involved in sales. Don't miss it. Selling stuff is a tough gig. Rejection is the normal response to our spiffy sales presentation and follow-up offer. You have to be tough to survive in a sales job. You need other things too. Product, technical knowledge is important. Total command of the detail is expected by clients. However, we need to be careful about what we focus on. Are we letting the product details and features confuse us about what selling is really all about? Some salespeople I've encountered remind me of an icy Siberian mammoth trapped in a time warp from the past, still trotting out the product brochures and seeing if I will go for one of their goodies. Oh, you don't like that one? Well, how about this one? Or this one? Or this one? Ad nauseum. I want blue, but they keep showing me 50 shades of pink. They are playing that pathetic, failed salesperson game of process of elimination. I want to buy, but are they really showing me that they are focused on understanding me? Are they demonstrating to me that they have their foremost care about my benefit? Are they communicating to me that in your success, Greg, is my success? Or do they come across with stars in their eyes, dollar signs? I can recall seeing them sitting across the table from me, mentally salivating at the thought of the big, fat commission check they're going to get from this sales conversation. I can sense they have already bought the 3 Series Beamer before the ink is dry. The quote at the beginning, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care, reminds me of that great Japanese word which should be embraced by everyone in sales, kokorogamae. It can be simply translated as preparedness, but the Japanese nuance goes much deeper than that. Anyone studying a martial art or a traditional Japanese art, do, will immediately be on my wavelength when they hear this kokorogamae term. I would prefer to translate it as getting your heart in order. Sounds a bit woo-woo, doesn't it? Well, it is sound business sense. This means to really hark back to your most basic principles of true intention, what we can call true north, the purity of our intention. What is the spark in our heart driving our behaviour? Is it the money or is it the serving? Is it what you want or what the client wants? Is this going to be a long-term relationship or a fleeting transaction? Salespeople need to start by searching their heart for their true intention. There I go again. Does this sound a bit too, let's all hold hands around the tree, California emotional for you? Why do I recommend searching your heart? Because clients can sense your motivation isn't centered on their best interest, and therefore they won't buy from you. Even if somehow you do manage one sale, you will miss the key objective, the buyer's reorder. Of course, there are exceptions. The Hollywood image of the smooth-talking salesperson who can sell you anything and will certainly try to. They're like skyrockets that initially blaze through the night and then explode. They are here for a good time, not for a long time. And they give the profession of sales a bad brand. Wolf of Wall Street, ring a bell here? That dude went to jail, which is where he deserved to go for ripping off all of those punters and stealing their savings. He's out of jail now and is a sales trainer. The mind boggles at the thought. This is why people don't trust salespeople. We have to prove we are different because we are judged guilty from the outset. The best Japanese salesperson I ever interviewed for a sales job was also a criminal. After the break, I will tell you more about this dubious sales guy I was in the process of hiring. If you want to sell more and do it more easily, do the Sales Advantage course. If you can't build trust, no sale. Can't design excellent questions to understand the client's needs, no sale. Can't present the solution convincingly, no sale. Can't handle objections properly, no sale. Can't close, no sale. Master the sales process by doing the Sales Advantage course now in either Japanese or English. Welcome back. A criminal. Well, the criminal part didn't surface immediately, but came up later through some background checks. Let me make a note, the sales managers do the background checks. He was absolutely brilliant in the first 2 interviews. Polished, genius personified in the role play. And wow, what a closer. I thought, yes, at last, I found my perfect Japanese salesperson. Actually, he was a liar, a thief, and a baddie. He had zero true north orientation, and his kokorogamae was plain wrong. What a wake up and smell the coffee moment for me. I realized how naive and trusting I was. So let's ignore the outliers, those riffraff of sales, and come back to the vast majority of salespeople who are not evil, just inept. Change your heart, focus on true north, purify your intentions, show you genuinely care about the buyer's best interest before your own. If you do that, every single time you meet a client, you will have great success in sales and build a power personal brand. Keep pushing hard with us here at the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Subscribe on YouTube. Share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Become a regular. Thank you for watching, and remember to hit the subscribe button and become a subscriber. Our website details are on screen now, japan.dalecarnegie.com. It is awesome value, so check that out. In episode 12, we are talking about how to engage and retain high-performance employees. Talented staff are hard to keep. They have options and are free agents selling their services to the company that offers them the most attractive home. Do you have that home for them now? Want to take a peek inside to see what that home looks like? Join us next week. So, yoroshiku, onegai itashimasu. Please join me for the next episode of the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Until then, create seriously massive levels of success. We are here to help you do that. Dale Carnegie Training Japan has only one direction in mind for you and your business, and that is up.